Hey there, welcome to the video. In this one, I'm going to walk through a Cisco CCNA practice test. Great if you're prepping for the exam or just want to test your networking knowledge. We'll be using Skilltestpro again, which has been super helpful with realistic questions that really reflect what you'll see on the actual test. If you're working on topics like IP routing, switching, network access, or automation, this is a solid way to practice. So, let's get into it. And the first question is, a network technician wants to verify whether a directly connected router is advertising its OSPF routes. Which command should be used? Show IP OSPF neighbor? Show IP route OSPF? Show running config, include OSPF? Show IP protocols? Or debug IP packet? And the correct answer is the show IP route OSPF command displays OSPF learned routes in the routing table, confirming if the neighbor is advertising routes. Question 2. A switch receives a broadcast frame on VLAN 10. What will happen to this frame? The frame will be dropped. The frame will be sent only to the switch's default gateway. The frame will be encapsulated and sent to the root bridge. The frame will be forwarded to all parts in VLAN 10 except the source port, or the frame will be forwarded to all VLANs on the switch. The correct answer is the frame will be forwarded to all ports in VLAN 10 except the source port. Broadcast frames are forwarded to all parts in the same VLAN, except for the port where it was received. Now, question 3. You are configuring EtherChannel on a switch, but the ports are not aggregating correctly. Running show EtherChannel summary shows the ports in a quote-unquote standalone state. What is the most likely issue? Is it different EtherChannel protocols used on each side? Spanning tree protocol is disabled? Switches have different VLAN databases? OSPF has not been configured? Or BPDU guard is enabled? The correct answer is different EtherChannel protocols used on each side. If one switch is using PAGP and the other is using LACP, the EtherChannel will not form. All right, question 4. A router is configured with the command IP route 000000000192.168.1.1. What is the purpose of this configuration? To create a static route to a specific network? To define a default route for all unknown traffic? To establish an OSPF backbone area? To set a VLAN interface IP? Or to enable NAT for outbound traffic? The correct answer is to define a default route for all unknown traffic. This is a default static route that forwards all packets with unknown destinations to 192.168.1.1. All right, question 5. A network engineer is troubleshooting an OSPF adjacency issue between two routers. The routers are in the same area and they have correct IP addresses, but they are stuck in the quote-unquote XStart state. What is the most likely cause? Is it incorrect subnet mask? Spanning tree blocking the link? Authentication failure? Route redistribution misconfiguration? Or MTU mismatch? The correct answer is MTU mismatch. OSPF routers must have matching MTU values. Otherwise, they remain in the XStart state and never form a full adjacency. Now moving on to question 6. What feature prevents unauthorized DHCP servers from affecting a network? Is it port security? BPDU guard? DHCP snooping? MAC filtering? Or OSPF authentication? The correct answer is DHCP snooping. DHCP snooping blocks rogue DHCP servers from distributing unauthorized IP addresses. All right, question 7. Which protocol provides automatic network topology discovery on Cisco devices? Is it LLDP, CDP, NDP, VTP, or LACP? The correct answer is CDP. Cisco Discovery Protocol, or CDP, helps discover neighboring Cisco devices. All right, question 8. What is the default Cisco switch priority for STP root bridge selection? Is it 0, 1024, 4096, 32768, or 61440? The correct answer is 32768. 32768. Cisco switches default to 32768, with lower values increasing priority for root bridge election. All right, question 9. What is the function of a CCNA CD in Ethernet networks? Detects and prevents packet fragmentation? Detects and resolves IP conflicts? Detects and prevents collisions? Encrypts Ethernet frames? Or assigns MAC addresses dynamically? The correct answer is detects and prevents collisions. CCNA CD, carrier sense multiple access with collision detection, helps prevent frame collisions in half-duplex networks. All right, question 10. You configure an ether channel between two switches, but it isn't working. What could be the issue? Mismatch VLAN configurations? Spanning tree is disabled? Switches are different models? Interface speeds do not match? Or CDP is disabled? The correct answer is interface speeds do not match. EtherChannel requires all ports to have the same speed and duplex settings. What is the advantage of using BGP over OSPF for internet routing? Is it OSPF is faster for WAN links? BGP does not require IP addressing? OSPF does not support redundancy? BGP prevents all routing loops? Or BGP supports hierarchical routing? The answer is BGP supports hierarchical routing. BGP is used for large-scale hierarchical routing in the internet backbone. Now, question 13. What is the purpose of the switch port mode trunk command? Is it to assign a port to a VLAN? To enable access mode? To allow multiple VLANs on a single interface? To prevent VLAN hopping? Or to disable STP on a port? The correct answer is to allow multiple VLANs on a single interface. Trunk ports allow multiple VLANs to pass traffic. Now on to question 14. A switch interface is assigned to VLAN 20, but it's not forwarding traffic. What could be the issue? Is it the VLAN is not created on the switch? The trunk port is using the wrong encapsulation? The STP root bridge is misconfigured? The interface is using auto-negotiation? Or there's a loop in the network? The correct answer is the VLAN is not created on the switch. A switch port won't work if the VLAN is not defined on the switch. Now on to question 15. What command disables an interface on a Cisco switch? Is it no IP address? Disable interface? Set port disable? Shutdown? Or interface off? The correct answer is shutdown. The shutdown command disables an interface, preventing traffic flow. Question 16. Which protocol is used to establish a secure VPN connection between remote sites? Is it RIP, PPTP, IPsec, VRRP, or BGP? The correct answer is IPsec. IPsec, which is Internet Protocol Security, provides secure encrypted tunnels for VPNs. All right, question 17. A network technician needs to ensure that only authorized devices can connect to a specific switch port. What feature should they enable? DHCP snooping? BPDU guard? MAC filtering? Port security? Or CDP? The correct answer is port security. Port security allows only approved MAC addresses to access a switch port. Question 18. Which feature allows a router to provide redundancy by sharing an IP address between two or more devices? Is it HSRP, VRF, RIP, STP, or VLAN hopping? The correct answer is HSRP. Hot Standby Router Protocol, or HSRP, provides redundancy by allowing multiple routers to share a virtual IP. Question 19. What happens if an OSPF router receives a route with a lower cost metric than its existing route? The new route is ignored. The existing route is removed. The router uses both routes if equal cost load balancing is enabled. The router resets all OSPF neighbors. Or the route is marked as passive. The correct answer is the router uses both routes if equal cost load balancing is enabled. OSPF supports equal cost multipath, also known as ECMP, which allows multiple routes with the same cost to be used. And I know it says 26, but we're going to do just one more. Question 20. You run the command show interfaces gigabit Ethernet 01 and see input errors increasing. What is the most likely cause? Incorrect IP address on the interface, STP blocking the port, faulty cable or bad connector, incorrect VLAN assignment, or subnet mask mismatch. The correct answer is faulty cable or bad connector. Input errors indicate issues like cable damage, interference, or bad connectors. We're going to stop there for now. That's it for this CCNA practice test. Thanks for sticking with me, everybody. If you are serious about passing this exam, definitely check out more videos on this channel. I've also added the link to Skilltestpro in the description and in the first comment so that you can try their practice tests yourself. Appreciate you all watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep going. You're closer than you think.